Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, we are back in Studio A again today for something special. Lumery sent us a couple of these 16-foot rope lights to mess with. One of them I'm putting out in the studio here. The other one will go inside of the house on a new project I'll be working on soon there. But for right now, my plan is to put this over here on this wall. And just to give that wall some light, there is no light over there whatsoever. And when I shoot this way, there's not really anything interesting. So I'm trying to figure out like a pattern or something to do with these. But I think I am just going to make like a just up and down pattern until I run out. And I don't know how long that is. It's 16 feet. So I don't know. I didn't bring my measuring tape to see how much that would take. But I believe each one of these is 12 by 12. 12, 24, 36. So these are a foot each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 each way. 6, 6, 6. There's 6 that way. So 2 stripes would only be what? 6 foot, well, 6 foot, 12 feet total. So we can't go all the way. So what we want to do is probably do 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 to do 16. So let's try that. Now directly inside the box you can see everything that came with the Lumery Smart Neon Rope Light Kit. It did come with a remote control right here, so I can add another to the 1000 that I already have. It came with these cool 3M sticky tape things, so you don't have to use the screws, and I can't use the screws on my wall because it is made of styrofoam over there behind sounded material. They give you these little mounting things, so what they want you to do with these is stick these on with the 3M tape and then put your rope light in here. Now we don't need to put those all the way around the wall because if Now we don't need to put these all the way around the wall because you can see here in between these little foam tiles, this light will kind of stay in on its own. It only needs a little bit of help. So I'm going to use the 3M tape. I'm going to come up with a 4 by 4 by 4 design. We're going to get power actually behind this TV. There's a power up there. And we can hide the power wires nicely inside of the foam tiles, which I've done before. They fit kind of right between them, and I really like that. So let's go ahead and start figuring out our pattern here. And basically, put you guys on this computer. So I have the 3M sticky tape things, and I have our little holders here. And I think here's our actual neon rope light, and we do have a power adapter and a controller. But I think if we do 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we did these 4, it started right here. I think that might be the ticket. It will almost stay up without the 3M, but I'm going to put one in the middle, one on the end, and try it like that. So you just peel off these little sticky backs. And then you put them directly on the back of these little U-shaped holders. And I'm going to put one, let's see, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'll put one right on the end of this. I'm just putting a little pressure on it to keep it in there. And then here's the end of the strip where I'm going to put it in here. It went right in the clamp. I'm going to do that again in center, which I should have had these ready ahead of time. Put that right in the middle here. Yeah, I should have done this ahead of time. Not very smart planning. And it's got to make a turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to look right if I go 4. I think. One, two, three, 4. It fit right in those little clips, easy. Flip side sticking. All right, I'm going to get a bunch of these ready ahead of time so I don't have to do this on the fly while I'm holding their leg. And I didn't do what I thought I was going to do. It's a little trick I found that works better. You can get the paper off of the sticky thing easier if you do it on the pack, not taking it off the package first. Maybe two more. Some of them are not sticking. I think there's too much pressure. One more. Trying to curl up. One more at the end. This mount does articulate quite a bit. So we are completely done with mounting this rope light. All we have to do now is do power for it. This is our power brick, and I'm going to put the power brick behind the TV. I have plenty of power up here like this, right here behind the television. I'm just going to power it right there, and then I can hide all the wiring up here behind the TV as well, and the controller. And then our other wire just needs to be hidden in the foam. So basically, I'm going to run this wire behind the foam, up and around to the controller. just like that. And it is hidden. After all that, all we have to do is tie our wires up behind here really nice. Up behind the TV there. But we can go ahead and connect it and see what it looks like. I think this is the same one I have behind the fridge. So there's a 3-prong connector right here. You can't get it wrong. It's keyed. So you can't break it. There's no way to possibly break it. And let's power this up. Man, that's cool looking. Okay. Wow, that really adds a lot to the side of the room. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to put this back yet because I have to do some wire tying back here. So let me grab all the stuff to do the wire tying and we'll start from there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and tie everything up back here now. Just put a zip tie around this and we'll be done, pretty much. There's not a whole lot really to do to tie this up. controller is also going to be back here, and you can stick it to anything pretty much. But yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. That doesn't work. So, I don't know. Looks like a big S. It's kind of cool. Everything is tied up now. Maybe I can make it into an S by turning off the bottom. All right. Wiring tie up is done. Looks like an S kind of, and if I could turn off that bottom part of the rope, it will look like an S more. But it's kind of difficult to make shapes with on a wall like this, you know, because we have all this foam in the way and stuff. But it looks like an SC. I wanted to make an SC SR. Now the rest of this stuff is done with the app, so we're going to move on over to the phone for that. so we're going to go ahead and open up the Lumery app. Let's start recording on the phone. Why did this thing just stop? Okay, we're recording on both the phone and the GoPro now. We opened up the Lumery app here. I have to sign in. You guys can't see this part. And here are all smart devices from Lumery. And we're going to add a new device. So let's do that. Add device. I think you have to push something on the device first. Let me look at the directions here. Turn on Bluetooth. It is. Interesting. Enter Wi-Fi information. It's asking me to enter the Wi-Fi information now. Oh, it found it. It found it. It says it's being added. It says it is adding. Let's see if it is. It says it's done. I'm going to edit name. Studio A. S-Lite. And there we are. We're done with it. Let's see if it needs a firmware update. Nothing there. Let's see if it needs an update. Device update, no updates available, so it is the most current. Now, here's where you can tell it to either be color or white. You can just do a color. We did just switch it to red. I'll let you guys get a view of the light. Now you can do segments or you can turn off segments. So if I turn off, let's see. This thing down here is making me so mad. Okay, so I did turn off those, but it doesn't turn off, doesn't make a full S. It doesn't look right, so. That didn't work very well, but for me, but yeah, you can do different colors on different parts of the strip. Let's look at a scene. So it's just kind of breathing. I'm just going through some of the different scenes under mood. And notice it is chasing on that one. That's called Island Blue. This is Glacier Express. I use this behind my fridge all the time. Fireworks at Sea. Hut in the Snow. Firefly Night, Northland. Grasslands. That's cool. That's very cool, man. Dream Meteor. I wonder how you do the AI stuff. I'm gonna try my Supercar Street Racing logo. I gotta email it to myself though. Oh man, I forgot to turn on the freaking monetization on this thing. You guys can't see what's going on at home because the webcam doesn't face over here, unfortunately. So that is the strip and some of the cool things you can do with it. Like that one. Dream Meteor. Early spring. City lights. I'm gonna go ahead and email myself a picture and try to do one with the picture mode. I don't know what that is. Okay, I've got the picture here. Okay, I saved it. I'm going to go to DIY, AI image, select from album. I'm going to pick this Supercar Street Racing logo and crop it the way I want it. And save it. Let's see what it does. I'm calling it SCSR. And there it is. It's just pink. It thinks it's pink. Yeah, it doesn't really. It's got a bunch of different colors in it from my picture. It's just flashing through the colors that are in the picture, basically. That's all it is. sunshine. All right, guys, let's take a look at the remote now. All right, here's the included remote with the Lumery. Let's see if it did come with a battery or not. It did not. It needs two AAA batteries. It did not come with them. I will have to go grab two batteries now to test this remote.